What's up guys, and welcome back to part 4 of our playthrough of Fighting Fantasy Scorpion Swamp. Now if you watched the previous part, we managed to actually finish the neutral storyline. There are 3 quests in this one, so you have 3 different pathways you can go through the game, and we managed to finish the neutral one, and we thought because it was quite a short playthrough, 3 parts, we're going to go back and play through the evil quest line today and just see how things are different. So hopefully we can just cause some chaos in this playthrough. We get different types of spells, so we're just going to get straight into it and start the book off from the beginning.
You want me to start or do you want to start? It's a long one.
No, so I do the intro, you read the first.
So this is the first picture you come to, first page. The path that you must travel is a long one, for Scorpion Swamp lies to the far west of the kingdom. As you travel, you have many experiences that a less seasoned traveller would call adventures. To you, fighting orcs and goblins, defying evil wizards, and slaying giant wolves are all in a day's work. As you travel farther west, the mountains around you turn to hills, the hills to plains, and the plains to damp lowlands. You know that Scorpion Swamp cannot be far away. When you enter the little town of Fernmage, no one finds you remarkable. Many travellers pass through here. Your sturdy helmet and sharp sword indicate you are a fighter not to be trifled with, but this is not uncommon. But when, sitting in the local tavern, you announce your plan to explore the swamp, the listeners are dumbfounded. They cluster around you, pushing back the battered benches to make room. The swamp, they tell you, holds the bones of many such as you. Not only is it trackless and infested with vermin, monsters and starving bandits, but a group of wizards calling themselves the Masters have recently claimed Scorpion Swamp for their own. Did we see any of the wizards?
Yeah, not wizards, but all of them are masters, which the Master of Wolves, the Master of Spiders, so I guess the guy with the wolves is actually a wizard as well.
Yeah. One of them, a big burly man escorted by 2 great grey wolves, visited this very tavern last week. He didn't say much, they tell you, but he didn't seem the sort to welcome trespassers on his property. As the conversation continues, you realise that the villagers are sure you will die in the swamp. We can't let you go, they say. One even makes so bold as to put his calloused hand on your shoulder to restrain you as you start to walk out the door. Will you challenge them for their impertinence or politely explain that you are determined?
What did we do last time?
We're polite, but we're evil.
Let's go down the evil route then.
Should we challenge
Let's
them?
try it, yeah.
What if they all attack us and we die?
Then we've only got 1 page to go back.
I feel bad being evil.
Feels so good
Feel
being
rude.
bad. You clap your hand to your sword and issue a ringing challenge. They are not frightened or even especially impressed. They merely laugh at you. We are not fighting folk, only simple villagers, they say. But one such as you with your ready sword indeed belongs in the great swamp among the other seekers of trouble. We shall detain you no longer. You feel somewhat embarrassed. Lose 1 luck point.
No!
For behaving so aggressively towards these peaceful folk. 10 to 95.
No way!
Maybe
we shouldn't lose a luck for that.
No, better than a skill. Maybe the swamp will we will change our moral compass as we get through this journey.
The villagers shake their heads as you turn towards the door, but make no further attempts to dissuade you. But before you reach the door, a villager blocks your path. He is a short, middle-aged fellow with a black beard cut square across the bottom. At first you take him for a farmer, but he seems more interested in you than any farmer should be. He takes your arm and leads you to a table in the corner of the tavern. The others have gone back to their chatting, and you find yourself willing to hear what this quiet man will say to you. He introduces himself as Gronar. If you really intend to brave the terrors of the swamp, you ought to have some purpose, rather than random mapping and beast slaying. If you agree with him, turn to page 240. If you disagree, turn to 122.
So what do we get from this again? Is this where you actually get the quest?
Yeah.
Okay. So what happens if we don't do that?
I don't know.
Okay, we're gonna do it anyway because we need.
Maybe that's what you do after you've done all the quests.
Maybe.
You're just chilling.
Yeah, you can just go there to kill things, I guess. You agree with Gronar. Your journey would be much more interesting if you had a mission to accomplish as well. He knows there are 3 men in this village now, he says, who cannot go into the swamp themselves, but each one has need for a strong fighter willing to venture there. The first of the 3 is an old wizard devoted to the cause of good. He stops to quaff a long draught from his mug. If you want to hear him out, turn to 205. If you only want to interrupt him, say that you will serve good, turn to 155. So we want to hear him out, 205.
Yeah. Rona orders another pitcher of ale and then settles back into his chair. Skeletor is the good wizard, he says. Grimslade appears to serve the forces of evil, though a simple man like myself cannot be sure about such things, and Poomchucker is a very strange fellow indeed. No one knows much about him, but he is powerful. Each of them has made it known that he seeks a champion to enter the swamp. More than that you will not learn without visiting them. Will you help the good wizard Skeletor, risk aiding the forces of evil if the prophet is right and visit the sinister Grimslade, or take your chances with the mysterious
So we've already made up our decision. We're going to be going to see Mr. Grimslade to take on the evil quest line.
Ooh.
So let's see how this goes.
Evening, Steve!
Yeah, hi Steve, how are you doing? So yeah, we're going for the sinister Grimslade, so 255. Grimslade lives by himself in a tower very near the swamp. When you ask for directions, no one wants to talk to you. An old lady makes the sign of the evil eye at you, and the young girl flees. Eventually, a skinny ruffian in the marketplace gives you directions, and you set off to meet the wizard, whom everyone fears. As soon as you see his tower, your brass ring begins to get hot. Grimslade is evil, very evil indeed. He's a bad man. The feeling grows stronger as you approach the dark, jagged tower with its strange arches and gruesome statuary. If you go on up to the door, turn to 40. If you turn back to and return to the village, turn to 139. So we're going full steam ahead.
Yeah, with our hot ring.
Yeah, page 40.
Glowing. A burning ring. Oh, tower picture.
Nice.
That's Grimslade's tower. You control your fear and approach the gloomy tower. Bats circle around the upper story. As you step towards the great iron door, you see a hideous face sculpted onto it. Then the door swings open before you. Grimslade stands waiting. He is tall and skeletally thin. The crimson designs on his black robe seem to glow. He greets you pleasantly, but your ring, hot on your finger,
Your finger hot on your ring.
continues to warn you that you are in the presence of evil. I know all about you, he says. You want to explore the swamp. That meddling fool Gronar sent you here, but what makes you think you are worthy of my time? I need a hero who is afraid of nothing. Will you challenge him to a combat?
Mm-hmm.
Explain that you are a hardy warrior and that your magic ring will prevent you from losing your way? Or smile and say that you fear nothing?
So he's going to think we're bullshitting if we take the bottom option of smile and say we
I was going to say that on, but
if we challenge him to combat, it proves
We'll
we've got
die.
balls, but we might die if we have to do an actual fight. Or what's it? Explain that you're a hardy warrior and that your magic ring will prevent you from. I feel like he might use that against us.
Yeah, I think let's just try the
smile.
Yeah.
Go on
give him a
then.
little wink.
Go on then. Let's see what happens.
If we're like, oh, it's okay, sir, because we've got a ring that will protect us.
Okay, go ahead. Okay. Fine, he replies, smiling. You see that his teeth are pointed. He waves his hand at the wall where a statue of a goblin is standing. It quivers and moves towards you, brandishing a stone sword. If you want to run away, turn to 315. If you choose to fight the statue, turn to 284. So,
Why would you fight it?
because we have to fight it, just proves that we're strong enough.
Oh, okay.
284.
He's not given us any spells yet.
No, so I have to do it hand to hand, or stone sword to stone
Or ring
sword.
to ring.
Ring to ring.
As the sorcerer laughs, his stony creature shuffles towards you. You realise that your sword will be of little use against a creature made of living rock. Thinking quickly, you bring your sword down on the wizard's table instead. Oh, it should have been an option. Your blade cleaves the wood, cutting off one of the table's
nice.
legs. You scoop up the improvised club, dropping your sword, and face the statue with its much more appropriate weapon. Grimslade, impressed by your strength and quick wits, has stopped his evil laughter and watches attentively as you fight. So, we're going into a fight with a goblin statue. Its skill is 7 and its stamina is 6.
Okay, that's alright. I thought we were going to lose skill points for having to fight with a wooden stick. Okay.
It's just if you destroy the statue, you turn to 156.
Okay, so skill was 7, did you say?
Yeah, 7 and 6. Read this. If the fight goes against you, you may escape. Turn to 315. So if you're gonna die, you can escape. It'll probably tell you it doesn't want anything to do with you.
Okay.
Oh, you ready?
Ready.
Dun, dun.
So-
That's not a stone goblin.
We don't have a stone goblin. We did have a goblin,
Why
but we
did you
removed
get
him.
a stone goblin?
We don't have space. Okay. So 7 and 6. So I still don't remember what Steve's thing was, but we're just gonna go ahead and do what we normally do. 15, 16, 17, 14.
14, yeah.
Okay, so
That took a lot longer to count than it should have done.
I know. Here we go.
Yeah.
Down to 2 HP for the stone goblin.
Yeah.
And that's a win, I think.
We did it.
He's
156. Imagine if that's his quest.
We've accomplished it. That's really evil. 156.
Mm-hmm.
You are breathing heavily, but you are still alive. Your opponent has been reduced to a heap of gravel, which is scattered over the floor. You laugh at Grimslade and toss the table leg over your shoulder. It lands with a thump amid the remains of a bookcase knocked over in the fight. Grimslade is eyeing the wreckage of his parlour. If you were not wounded in the fight, turn to 241. If you were wounded but lost 5 or less stamina, turn to 193. If you lost 6 or more stamina point, turn to 326. Do you reckon you like die from that?
Maybe.
So if you were not wounded in the fight, turn to 241.
It's probably if he's like deeming us worthy.
Yeah, maybe you get less gems or something.
Grimslade is impressed with you. He claps you on the back. You're the one I've been looking for, baby.
Nice.
Come
The
with
one that
me.
I want.
Have you got that in your head as well?
A little bit.
You're the one that I've been looking for, truly. Come with me and we shall discuss how we can make ourselves rich. But first, here's a gift. He reaches into his robes and withdraws a miniature sword, which grows to full size.
Oh my. What a gift.
It grows to full size when he hands it to you. It's a magic sword. Add 1 to your skill, but we've got...
You examine the sword, Grimslade touches it. We can't take that, can we?
No.
Unless
that would be so
we
good.
need it at some point.
Yeah. As you examine the sword, Grimslade touches you with his wand. If you had used up any luck during your fight, it is now back to its initial level. We did use a luck, didn't we?
No,
Not
we
for the
lost a
fight,
luck.
then. Turn to 206.
Okay.
Yeah, but we lost a luck before we got here, so can we not put it back to...
Why don't we do this?
He's restored us with his wand, touching our growing sword.
Yeah, let's. He can keep his magic sword and we can get our luck.
Yeah.
Okay, what page is it?
Keep your magic sword. 206.
206.
I'll allow it.
You are seated in Grimslade's study. An ornate mirror hangs on the wall. At least it looks like a mirror, but the scene it shows is constantly changing. The walls are covered with dusty shelves full of huge books, odd-looking bottles, strange objects that might be mummified animals, and other weird objects. I'm a collector, Grimslade tells you, of knowledge and artifacts. Not long ago, something strange happened. Several wizards moved into Scorpion Swamp.
It's okay.
Okay. Several wizards moved into Scorpion Swamp, wizards whom I know nothing about. Their powers are great but limited, and they seem to be involved with nature. One I know controls wolves, another seems to be a master of plants. My mirror cannot get a clear view of the swamp, but I have spied on them as much as I could. Their powers seem to come from the silver amulets they wear. Well, what exactly do you want me to do, you ask? And will you pay me? He replies. And what will you pay me? He replies, I want those amulets. I want at least 3 of them.
Whoa.
Okay, so we need to do that instead of giving them to the person at the end of the swamp. If you can get more, so much, the better. I don't care how you get them. I will pay you 500 gold pieces for each one you bring back. And what magical aid can you give me, you ask? Grimslade laughs. I can make you a wizard, well, almost. I will give you 6 enchanted spell gems. No more. But that should be enough to see you through, considering the sword arm you've shown me. You talk with Grimslade about the spells you will use. Refer to the magic spells list in the front of the book and pick 6 spells. You must pick from the evil and neutral list.
Okay.
And not from the good list. You may choose a spell more than once as long as the total is 6. Write the spells down on your adventure sheet. You take your leave of Grimslade and head towards the marsh. Scorpion Swamp seems cheery and inviting after the evil wizard's tower. Your quest is this: get the amulets of at least 3 of the masters and bring them to Grimslade. Turn to 9 to begin your journey. Okay, this is actually more interesting than I thought. I thought it was just going to be the same sort of thing, but with with evil spells. It pays to be evil so far,
It
yeah.
does. This is teaching kids, like...
Yeah, take the
the wrong...
shortcut. So, right, let's have a look at these spells first then.
Evil. And neutral.
Yes.
So we've got 6.
So that's more than usual. We don't have 6 gems on the screen, but we have...
We'll probably end up taking 2 of 1, though.
Yeah, so let's just look at the evil spells first anyway. So there's 1, 2, 3.
I bet there's 6.
There's only 3.
Oh, okay.
So the evil spells we can get are Fear. This spell will make one creature fear you, provided that is a creature capable of feeling fear. So we have to take that in mind when we use that. Withering. This spell will cause one large plant or several small ones to wither. It will not affect anything but plants. So because that's only one large plant, do you think that won't work on the trees?
I think it'll work. Oh, yeah.
Or Curse. This is a very powerful spell and not to be used lightly. When you cast a curse, you immediately roll 1 die and lose that many stamina points. However, something terrible, there is no telling what will immediately befall your enemy too.
Oh, that sounds good.
So then we have the generic neutral spells, which is skill, which restores your skill to half, stamina, which restores your stamina, and luck, same. Then there's fire, ice, and illusion. So
Definitely want to take one of each of the
yes, so we're going to take
Curse, Wither, and what was the other one? Fear.
Yeah, so we're going to take those 3 first. We only have the 3 objects here. So Fear, Curse, and Withering. We have 3 more gems to take. So, what came in handy last time?
Stamina, definitely.
Yep, stamina. So we got 3 left to take. We got stamina. Let's have a look at the map. In fact,
it's just if we need to get across bodies of water. I feel like we didn't use fire for anything.
well, did we get
on the spiders we did.
Did we get the amulet from the Master of Spiders after we burnt him? I don't think we did.
No, we didn't get any amulets.
Yeah, we did.
Did we?
Yeah, we got like 3. 2 or 3.
No, we weren't amulets.
We did. We got them from people. We did. From the
Well,
masters.
amulets.
Every master we killed, we got one.
Did we? We never wrote them down.
We did get them though. Sure. We did. No, we got 2 on the way back, but we didn't put them down because we didn't need them because we were on the way back. Okay, so we got the 3 evil spells. We're going to take a stamina, and so what do we need to get to where we need to go?
Where were the masters? This is the frog master. Oh, he was so nice though.
What did we do to him?
He was just nice to us, I think.
Okay, we're going to need to kill him this time.
Is that the spider master at 17?
Yeah, which we can probably fight and
Fire?
not use. No, don't use fire.
Why?
Because
I've drawn it on fire.
No, because we burnt him and we didn't have time to get any of the objects because we burnt him.
Oh, okay. So should we not take fire?
We might still need it for the rest of the book though.
Why don't we just take a fire?
Fire, ice, and stamina.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that
Yeah.
then. So yeah, we'll remember what we need. So we're going to turn to page 9 and get started on our journey.
Famous last words we'll remember.
Yeah. But if we do make it to the end of the book, to Willowbend, and we can still cash in enough amulets, then maybe we can get more spells back on the way. If they let you do that, if you're not fighting for Poomchuckle.
You're on the southern edge of Scorpion Swamp. Thanks to the brass ring, you will always know which way is north, but you must still make a map. You decide to map each path you follow and each clearing you enter so that you will know which way to go if you return to a clearing. You quickly find a path leading north into the swamp. A huge sign crudely painted on a boulder reads "Stop, Scorpion Swamp, turn back." A skull and crossbones completes the grisly picture. Bravely, you stride past the warning and enter the swamp. You can see that it would be foolish to step off the path into the muck, so you follow the trail where it leads. Turn to 195.
So I'm thinking, looking at the map, it would be better for us to do what we did last time and go to the east and then take the west on the way back. Maybe take on the Wolfman.
How are we going to take him on? Curse? Was Curse an
We
option?
can fight him probably. Okay, we're in clearing 1, so you guys are keeping track on the map as well. We made it a bit bigger for you to see. So actually, there is no more than a wide spot where 3 trails meet. The ground is very shaky and wet, and huge insects flit over the pools of water that dot the ground. If you want to step carefully across to another trail, turn to 58. If you would rather jump to the soft part, turn to 91.
I think we just jumped, didn't we?
Yeah. So let's do that again. 91.
Can't remember if it was a roll. Roll 2 dice. If the result is equal to or less than your stamina, which it is, you made the
20,
jump.
so there we go.
You may now leave the clearing. Will you travel west, east, or south? So we want to go.
So if we... Oh, so you can't go north from here. West, east, or south. So we want to go east, don't we?
Yeah, is that not the bear?
Yeah, but we have to go to the bear to get up there, I think.
Okay.
So let's go east to 105, and if it is a bear, we'll just go past that. So ahead of you is a clearing. Unlike the last one, the ground seems to be solid. You see several large flat stones and a huge hollow tree, and 2 other paths. So we can either sit down and rest at the stone, we can investigate the tree, which is where the bear is, or leave the clearing immediately.
Let's
so let's do
leave
that.
it.
Yeah. 390.
Why would you stop and rest like 1 page in?
You had a hard time. You have a choice of 3 paths. They all seem to go rather swampy and hazardous. So, we want to go north, right?
Yeah.
North, east, or... Oh, we've not actually been.
Yeah, I was
east
just
from
gonna
here.
say.
Should we check it out?
So we're in 12.
No, we're not at 12 yet. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we
were.
must be. So where can you go from 12?
I think we can go
North.
east, or west. So,
West where we came from. Okay.
so if we go east, that is new territory.
Should we do it?
Let's do it, because there might be an amulet down there we need.
Yeah.
Just hold this page anyway. Go to 390? No. 209. Oh yeah, this is new territory, I think. But also, if it's not, it will be able to make more sense of the map.
Oh no, I know where we are. It's the pool beast.
And we've not got that on the map.
Yeah, I must have. So
Oh, so that's 25 on the map.
yeah, that's 25. So let's just go north, because I don't think we.
We get the gem from his head.
Do you need the gem? What did we need the gem for?
We traded that in Willowbend for a spell.
But we don't need it.
Probably not. No.
Should we just keep going north then?
Yeah. Let's skip it for now. We can always get it on the way back if we're desperate.
Which path? Which?
209 went on.
Okay, so we're just gonna go north.
Yeah, let's go north.
144.
This should take us to the Spider-Man.
Yes. I'm just gonna do a little thing here because that actually takes you to 24.
Okay. You notice that your path is crisscrossed by spider webs. There is a clearing ahead. Even before you enter it, you can see that its surrounding trees are thickly festooned with webs, and that there are many spiders here. In the centre of the clearing, there is a sumptuous pavilion of which floats above the marshy ground. It is silver grey and shimmers like woven spider silk. Seated in the pavilion is a tall man. His thick beard and eyebrows are white, and his robe silver grey as his tent. Around his neck hangs a gleaming silver spider amulet. You know that you are in the presence of the master of spiders. As he regards you from his burning green eyes, you feel your brass ring warning you of evil. Will you cast a magic spell, attack immediately, or talk to him in a friendly fashion?
Should we start attacking him?
Should we just check what spells we can actually use on him?
Yeah. Warning.
We could curse him, but that might be a waste. Okay, you decide to combat the evil master of spiders with a spell. Which one will you use? Friendship, curse, or fire?
So we did fire last time.
Yeah.
Okay, should we just attack him with our sword then? If you're saying fire.
I would only use curse if anything, but we might need to save that.
Yeah.
Maybe we can save that again if we have to fight Grimslade at the end.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, let's try attack him immediately. See what this is like then. So hopefully not too tough.
26.
Mhm.
He's a spider. We'll stomp him. You sense that the master of spiders is wholly and foully evil, and you attack him with your sword. He counterattacks with a gleaming wand. You see that its tip is sharply pointed and smeared with a foul greenish.
He's gonna poison us
we're gonna
if we
get
take
poisoned.
damage.
A foul greenish substance. Each time the wand strikes you, it does extra 1 point of damage to your
Okay,
stamina.
that's okay. Yeah, I thought you were actually gonna get poisoned and die.
Yeah,
so
and then every page we lose a stamina.
Yeah.
Or something.
So
Master of Spiders, his skill is 9 and his stamina is 6.
So we said we were going to get some new pictures for this, and we used the powers of super cool AI to try and find us a Spider Master. This is what we came up with.
What it came up with.
There's one of them that looked like Richard Iodi in a purple cape with spider. I didn't show you that one. I was gonna use. I should have used that one really, but this will have to do. So his stamina
He's got
is
a mustache.
no.
He's got like a walrus mustache.
It's the Willy Wonka experience right here. So what's his stamina? 6?
6. Oh, he's so weak.
Yeah, so he's not even tough. Okay.
If you kill him, turn to 3, 5, 4.
Let's go. So we've got 3 more skill points than him, so here we go.
Yeah, easy. Easy money.
Spider Master screams in human agony.
Yep.
Okay, last one.
Ooh.
10 plus 9, 19. Ooh,
16 for
that's a
us.
loss, so we lose.
No, really sweet.
So we're down to 17 stamina points.
Oh, you have to roll.
Pretty high, Fred. Oh, here we go.
Oh, that's
no.
fine. That's
Is
fine.
it?
Yeah, we still beat him by 1.
It's close. Okay, so he's dead.
Yes.
Let's take his amulet.
He hasn't screamed. 3, 5, 4.
Oh, the delayed scream. Where are we?
3, 5, 4.
Withdrawing your sword from the body of your evil foe, you sigh with relief, but all around you the spiders are lurking. They start drawing closer and closer. You bend down and take the spider amulet from the body. When you pull it free, a spark seems to jump from it. Suddenly, the body bursts into flames. You leave hurriedly behind you. The flames are spreading, and you hope they will wipe the evil spiders out as well. The body bursts into flames. So we do get
His
the amulet.
body. Yeah, we've got the amulet.
Okay, yeah.
Does it?
The
Yeah,
spider
we've still got the amulet.
Okay, body sets on fire. Okay, so we'll turn to
Nice.
165, and I'll put spider amulet on our inventory. So item 1, 1 down, 2 to go.
Oh, come on. There are only 2 exits from the clearing. If you go north, turn to 388. If you go south, turn to 105. So we want to go north, which will take us to the crabgrass.
Is that the only way we can go from there?
Yeah. Apart from the way we came. 388.
388, okay.
2 fat ladies and a half.
Can't say that.
Why? It's bingo.
Oh yeah. After a short walk, you enter a pleasant grassy clearing. There are 2 other exits. This is clearing 24, so on the map, you know, clearing 24. You stand still for a moment looking around you, then you realise that there is something strange about the grass. It is growing up around you so fast that you can see its movement. As you watch, you see nippers form at the end of the stalks. They snap at you. You're in the middle of a patch of crabgrass. If you attack it with your sword, turn to 134. If you want to use magic, turn to 167. So we do have a fire spell. We know that ice didn't work on it. We do have wither,
got wither.
but are we going to need wither on any of the other things in this?
There was 3 grassy things.
There's the tree swords, which
Yeah.
I don't think that's actually going to work on because it said it can only work on 1 and there's 7 of them.
Yeah. And there's the red flowers.
The red flowers.
At the up page at clearing 23, but I can't remember what they did. Do you remember?
Were they an enemy?
They were bad, but I don't know what they did.
Maybe we should hang on to it and just try and fight them.
We killed a crab.
Yeah, they had
crab?
cash grab. Crabgrass.
Crabgrass.
So they only have 16. They have 16 stamina, but they're really weak, so we can do them. So
Oh.
let's just fight them with our sword.
Okay.
134. And if we fight them now, we won't have to do it on the way back, maybe.
We're just that able, we're like slashing things.
Yeah. So the crabgrass.
Yeah. Skill is 6, its stamina is 16. You hack at the crabgrass with your sword. The nippers are easy to cut down, but more keep growing up around you. Fight the lawn as though it was a single opponent.
Okay.
Ready?
I think so. Oh, wait, no, we need to get the new formed AI crabgrass.
Oh yes. How could I forget?
There we go. That's as close as we're gonna get, I think. Here we go. 1-1, 2-1.
Yeah.
That's a win.
I won't make you press. Oh, you're doing it anyway.
What?
The out. Ooh.
Is that a loss? No.
18. No. We still win.
Move that mouse that way. Okay. 16 for us and
Oh, 15 for them.
15 for them. crabgrass screams in human agony. Oof.
Oh, you rolled my dice. 12, 13,
9 plus 6.
16 rows.
So win?
Yes, just.
That's got to be a win. If you do think we are going too fast, do let us know in the comments or live. So that's a win as well.
Is this the last hit? Oh, two more.
2 more.
Yeah.
That's a win. I suppose if you're watching this on YouTube, you can put this in like 0.25 speed if you really wanted. Dead?
We won, yeah. If you cut down the crabgrass down to 81. You've destroyed the crabgrass. You have no doubt that it is dead. You search the clearing.
Nice.
On a tree, you find some scorched lettering. Beware of orcs. That is all.
Nice.
Oh, so it's dead.
Yeah. Oh, because I think did we just use the ice spell and escape?
Sure, I'm sure we ended up chopping it down as well. No man.
Okay. There are 3 exits from this clearing. Will you go south, east, or west? So, where are we? 24?
24.
South is back to the spider. East is to the horn. And west is to...
No, east is to the magnet.
Is that where the magnet is? Is this where the magnet is? Or
No,
where
the
orcs
magnet is west.
Yeah?
So should we go west?
Let's go west and get the magnet.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, let's do that. Page 10.
The knotted trees give way before you and you entered the clearing. This is clearing 5. If you have been here before, you realise immediately that there has been a battle here. The ground is torn up, blood is splashed over the dank swamp grass, and you can see 2 arrows sticking in a tree not far away. If you examine the clearing to see what you can find, turn to 59.
Yeah, so we're going to do that because that's where the orc gives us the magnet that he's been holding on to for this whole battle for some reason. You decide to look around at the clearing. Perhaps there is someone who needs your help, or something that we didn't show the last few pictures of the enemies. Something that can help you. Almost immediately, you stumble over the body of a swamp orc. Quickly, you search the loathsome carcass, but you find nothing of value. Then you see a wounded man leaning against a tree. You hasten to help him, but when you reach the side, you find he's already dead. 3 arrows have pierced his chest. 2 more orcs lie at his feet. They pay dearly for his life. You see no packs or weapons. The surviving orcs must have looted the scene before leaving. You decide to give the fallen fighter what burial you can. As you do so, you see a golden pendant shaped like a small magnet hanging around his neck. You may leave it or add it to your possession. So we're going to take it because we're going to need it for some reason against the orcs. So here's the dude up against the tree with the arrows in him. So if you take us to 227, I will give us the
Gold magnet.
gold magnet.
There are 3 paths leading out of the clearing. The one that leads east is somewhat narrower and darker than the others. Will you go north, east, or west? So east takes us back
To the unicorn, it looks like, on the map.
No, east takes us to the crabgrass.
Oh,
North
okay.
takes us... What? West? What's west?
Should we check west?
Oh, I wonder if the leprechaun man's north. Yeah, west is unicorn.
Yeah.
East is the place we need the magnets, maybe after the crabgrass. Which we need to go because we need to go to the frog.
Yeah, so
Go
what's
east.
north then?
North looks like it's to
Up
the
to the-
leprechaun man.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, let's go to the east,
Yeah,
back where we
that's
came.
the crabgrass page.
So 388. So basically we come across the crabgrass area again. If you've been here already before, turn to 263. Let's see what happens here. You recognise this is the spot where you were attacked by the crabgrass. If you killed it, turn to 187. So I'm pretty sure we've been to 187, so it'll just be the same 3-way thingy again. Same 3-way with the crabgrass.
But our ring's not hot yet. There are 3 exits from the clearing. Will you go south, east, or west? So we want to go south, I think. No, we don't. We want to go east. 290.
You can see signs that others have walked this way recently. Ahead of you is another clearing. This is clearing 26. As you enter the clearing, an arrow whizzes past your head. You see 3 mangy-looking swamp orcs armed with bows. The other 2 let their arrows fly. If you have a golden magnet charm, turn to 83.
Yes.
So let's see what this does. I
This
think
is the mangy.
yeah. Someone in the chat said that they think the magnet was gonna like take the arrows away so we don't get hit by arrows, but let's see what happens.
Well, they've let their arrows fly, so 83. Test your luck. If you're lucky, turn to 35. If you're unlucky, turn to 357. Is it 2? Yeah.
2 dice, 10 or lower.
Yeah.
Okay, so we lose luck point.
Turn to page 35.
Have we used a spell yet?
No.
Turn to
35.
189. Oh, there's two. There's two
Yeah,
the same
don't
things
do
on
that.
the same page. 35.
Oh, I think it was that one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
There's literally 2 paragraphs the exact same, just with different page numbers. The 2 arrows. These 2 arrows are also badly aimed, but they curve around and hit your backpack. Only one penetrates you, doing little harm. You lose 1 stamina point.
Oh.
Okay, that's not too bad.
We must have lost a few stamina last time then.
Yeah, I think we did. Okay, we lost a stamina point. You realise that the golden magnet is cursed and attracts arrows. You are lucky that you put it in your pack instead of wearing it.
Oh.
Will you attack with your sword, use a magic spell, or run for your life?
I can't believe that. We went that way to get the magnet.
So... What?
Oh, okay. I think we... Oh, is this where we
quite a
attacked
long
them with our
fight.
sword, but we put them into one?
Yeah, I think it was because we had to fight like 10 of
Should
them.
we use a magic... I was saying that, I don't know what magic spell we could use.
Not one I'd want to waste on them, really.
Or we're gonna either have to run and come back the other way.
I think we're going to have to...
We're gonna have to come back through here, though, because...
Yeah, I think we should just fight them, get it over with, and maybe we'll do another speed up forfeit again. Okay, 281.
You charge the swamp orcs. They are surprised at your bravery, but they drop their bows and grasp their own weapons. You are fortunate that they are not skilled fighters because they all attack you at once. So we're gonna combine them, aren't we?
Yes, so the combined stamina is 14, 20...
19.
Yeah, 19, so 19 stamina, so I'll do that now.
And we're gonna use the highest skill, which is 7.
Yeah.
You're putting a skill up.
Oh, what was the skill again? 7. Yeah, that would have been a tough fight. We combined it in the wrong way. Okay, so
stamina 19. This is where you need elevator music.
Come on. 2
3
more.
more. Oh no, 19.
And we're going to be fighting orcs, so we're going to be taking on this big boy with his castle behind him. Was looking for a challenge.
This is a challenge.
This is a speed challenge. What are the options or anything else we need to read there?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so let's do it. So we're going to be fighting several orcs combined into one mega orc. How are you doing anyway, Beyond? Good to see you.
Yeah, beyond. So, 12 would be 7.
Oof.
Nice.
It's going to be a lot faster. That's got to be a win. Now we don't have to do that press thing again.
Yeah.
I think this is what took up the entire first part, probably.
That's fine.
Is it?
Yeah, he's only got 7 skill. Yeah. I could do this with our eyes shut.
Because we're just saying yeah every time that we calculate.
You don't need to calculate.
10 plus 17.
18 for us.
Yep, so...
Oh, hang on, what was it?
What?
Oh, 18, yeah, that's fine. I thought we were even.
No. Not doing so bad. That's going to be a win. 2 and a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy.
I'm hungry.
We will eat as soon as we're done.
He's on 17, 12,
We're on-
yeah. Big number. Yep. Last one.
Yep. Here we go. 5 and a 5.
Oh, we've done that. Yeah.
2 and a 6. Easy.
Okay.
Well, I've given him -1.
That'll do.
He's super dead. So we didn't gain anything from that, so we know we don't need the magnet. If we do need to ever start again.
You search the bodies of the dead swamp orcs. Their weapons are of poor quality and their provisions are too disgusting to touch. However, one of them has a few gold pieces which you add to your store, and another one has a crude map. Comparing it with your own, you soon find your present location, but you learn little that is new. However, directly to the south there is a picture of a frog with a crown on its head. Turn to 309.
Oh, because we probably didn't fight him last time.
We must have run away.
We didn't get his amulet, which will be the crown. No, I don't think. I think we made friends with him. I think he was.
Oh, yeah, because he was nice.
Say 309.
Yeah. Oh.
We have the choice of 3 exits from this clearing: north, south, or west. So he's to the south.
South.
53.
I don't want to look at him now. He's too cute.
I can't remember what he looks like.
Look at him.
He's got one green tint to him. We need to colorize this book. So that is the Master of Frogs, I believe. So 53. Yes.
As you follow the path southward, you hear the croaking of thousands of frogs. Tiny ones, huge ones, and all sizes in between. The path leads into a clearing dotted with little pools. At first, all you see is a number of huge mushrooms. Then you realise that there is a man. Would you call him a man?
More like a.
He just looks like a frog.
It's like a mixture of a frog and like a potato or something. With
Then
eyes.
you realise there is a man sitting on one of them. He is very short but stout, with snapping black eyes and a wide mouth. Around his neck there hangs a silver amulet in the shape of a frog.
Nice, that's what we need.
And sitting on the ground on either side of him are 2 huge green bullfrogs. I am the master of frogs, he greets you. What brings you to my home? If you greet him in return, turn to 13. If you attack him.
Did we just attack him or not? Did we fight? No, I was going to say, did we fight a toad? But I think we used the toad as an image for like the bear.
Yeah.
So let's
We
get rid of
didn't
that one.
fight him.
So should we just go in and fight him?
Yeah. I don't want to have conversation.
You don't want to make friends.
No.
You rush towards him with your sword raised, his eyes bulge in surprise, and he leaps off his mushroom.
Ew.
He jumps. His jump carries him several feet backwards. His gesture towards you, and his 2 frogs jump in your direction. If you run back the way you came, turn to 323. If you fight the frogs, turn to 146.
Hey Tomcat,
Hey,
it is
Tomcat.
us again. So we're fighting the frogs.
Yes. How many frogs though?
2 bullfrogs.
146. Was it?
There are 2 huge frogs. They attack you at the same time. To your surprise, you see that their mouths are filled with tiny, sharp teeth. Both frogs... Oh, should we do this properly?
Yeah, there's only 2 of them. Let's just read the whole thing.
Both frogs will have a separate attack on you in each attack round. But you must choose which of the 2 you will fight. Attack your chosen frog as in a normal battle against the other. Even if your attack strength is greater, you will not wound it. You must just count it as though you've defended yourself against the attack.
Yeah.
However, if its attack strength is greater, it will have wounded you in the normal way.
So basically, we pick who we fight and who we defend from.
Yeah, so there's... Should we just do the first one first?
Yeah.
So...
Nice streaming rhythm you got going on there. Yeah, that's only because I'm off work for a week. I'll be back next time, and then there'll be no streaming again, unfortunately. Okay.
First giant frog, skill is 5 and his stamina is 6.
So we do have frogs. So Mr. Toad, his skill is...
He's got an arm in his mouth.
I know. It's not ours though, is it? 5?
5 and
Oh, that's
6.
easy. Oh, nice. You got me jealous there.
You only got 1 more day though, haven't you?
Yes, not good. Stamina 6?
Yeah.
So 3 rounds.
Thank you, Tomcat.
Hope you're enjoying your time off. Yeah, it's been nice and chilled, to be fair. We ready to go?
Yeah, so we just roll once and they roll twice? Yes, we do. No? Yeah.
I think we roll, and then we're going to take the first attack as frog 1.
Yeah.
And if we do damage, we deduct his point, and then we roll
So
again
we
for the
only
enemy.
roll 1 lot of yellow dice.
For now, yeah. So
this is ours. So we've got 12.
hey, that's a pro.
22 is that?
22. So they can't get 22, can they? Neither of them can get 22.
Second one is skill 6. No, so we
So-
block against the second one and
Yeah.
we attack the first one.
Frog yelps in human anger.
Ugh.
Hopefully we get good rolls and like that again, and it will speed things up.
Yeah.
So what's that? 17, 18, 19. So I think both of them can only get an 18,
18,
max.
yeah. So same again.
So frog number 1 is down to 2 HP. 5.
Yeah.
So
He's dead.
frog is 1 is done. So frog number 2 is
His skill is 6 and his stamina is 5, so he still needs to get 3 hits.
okay. Good. Let's go. So we can roll normally for this.
Oh
Can't we?
yeah. Oh no.
It's 12, 13.
15 for us.
So we win.
Oh yeah.
So down to 3 HP now for him.
I think we
16
win
for
that.
us.
Yep. Just.
Down to 1 HP. Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Both frogs are done. We haven't killed the master yet, though.
If you win, turn to page 230. The dice cam's been working.
All the magic I've done to it.
Well done.
Different USB slots, resolutions, all the works. You have slain the giant frogs, but their master is nowhere in sight. He must have hopped off into the swamp fastidiously. You wash the blood and slime off your blade before you search the clearing, expecting him to appear and attack from behind. We can come back.
No, he's gone.
Yeah, but we can come back and maybe he's back on his mushroom.
Should we just go north and south again?
Yeah, so let's try it. So we turn to 352.
Oh no.
Unless you do have to use a spell on him, but
Yeah, we've missed out on a froggy ring. The only exit is north. You grasp your sword in case you have to fight them again. 3, 2, 3.
so this is like making use of the mechanical retraining
Yeah.
your steps.
If you sleep them, turn to 309, which we did.
You've been to 309.
So should we go back south to 53?
Yeah, let's try it. Let's try and
It's gonna say he's gonna say there's nothing here.
so if you've already been to this page,
If you've already been here, turn to 329. Come on! He's gone. I know it. I can feel it. Okay.
the clearing where you met the master of frogs is empty. In the dim light, you see a faint glow coming from the mushroom where he had been resting. You examine it closely. It seems different from the others. You notice human teeth marks along one edge of the mushroom. You sniff it. It smells good.
What?
You can eat a little of the mushroom, turn to 178, or you can leave and head north once again. I think this might be worth a check.
We should not be chomping on that mushroom.
No, but maybe it takes us to like a hallucinogenic realm where we can see the frog master.
Should we chomp it?
Let's.
What's the number?
So
Page
329. We're going to take our first checkpoint
Oops.
here.
I don't know where this is. There we go. 329.
329.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to take this, and we'll take a big chomp of the mushroom. Okay.
The fact that it smells good.
Is probably a bad omen.
Yeah.
Gotta be the only way we're going to get back to him, unless you have to use a spell.
Unfortunately, you are not a wizard. What is good for magicians may not be good for you. Subtract 1 from your luck after tasting the mushroom. Turn to 352. So we can't get the amulet.
No, but there's plenty more.
Yeah. We need at least 3.
Yeah. Okay, but we've figured that out. So we're going to need to use. I wonder what spell you can use on them though. Curse maybe.
What is it? Oh.
309 was the.
So we're going back north, 352.
Yeah.
3T3. Just getting past the orc page. Have you taken a look off?
Oh no.
If you slew the orcs, turn to 309. There you go. Well, you might as well just read this in the next one.
You have the choice of 3 exits from this clearing, so we can go north to section 3,
Yeah.
south or west. So
Yeah,
you
west
wanna go
gets us
north,
back to
don't
the
you?
crabgrass.
you want to go north?
Yeah.
47, so this should take us to section 3, which is probably just another crossroads.
Yeah. Oh, and then we can go east to the pool that gets our stamina back.
Yes,
Unless you want to skip it.
No, let's do it. It'll save us using our stamina potion. So you come across a small overgrown clearing. You're in clearing 3. You look around. You see nothing else. You can have your south, east, or west. So we're going to go east to the pool.
Yeah. I wonder where the other magicians are then.
We definitely got at least 2 amulets. As you walk along, you sense that you're the far east point where you enter the swamp. You wonder if you've taken the right path. Suddenly, you step into the grassy glade. This is 21. If you've been here before, turn to 364. If not, keep reading. There is a crystalline pool in the middle of the clearing with an inviting sandy beach to one side. There are no other paths leading out. Will you leave and go back west? Watch for a while in danger or drink from the pool. What if the lizard's got an amulet?
Why would the lizard have an amulet?
He might be the master of lizards. There's several of them.
Do you want to try it?
I think we should...
Just drink from the pool?
Yeah, we'll hold this page just in case.
Okay.
You feel revitalized. The water in the pool has healing properties. Regain 3 stamina points. You leave and go back west.
Oh, alright, nice. That just skipped out the whole lizard.
Yeah, so there's no point in that lizard. You didn't do anything. It gives you a warning, but you don't gain anything from not doing it. So we're back at 47, and we now have 19 stamina points, which is good.
So we're back in clearing 3, and we want to go west. To 118.
Mm-hmm.
There's the bird woman we can get an amulet of.
The bird woman?
Yeah, the
Who's
one
the
with the
bird woman?
eagle. With the parrots in clearing 14.
How do we get the amulet?
By killing her, probably.
Yeah.
You can see that ahead of you, 2 other paths join yours in a small clearing. You're in clearing 13.
Mm-hmm.
You feel a prickling sensation around your ring. Looking down, you see dozens of small scorpions scuttling towards you. Test your luck. If you're lucky, turn to 70. If you're unlucky, turn to 182. What we want? Look at 8. That's not too bad.
Ah!
Oh no! If you're unlucky, turn to 182. Oh no, what if we get poisoned?
Before you can react, the scorpions swarm on your boots and up your trousers. They begin to sting you. Roll 1 die and lose that many points of stamina. Angrily, you leap over the rest of the scorpions and leave the clearing. Ugh. 319.
That's a big sting on our trousers.
I know.
Hurriedly, you choose an exit where you go north, east, west.
The leprechaun? Can we kill leprechaun and get an amulet?
Do you reckon the leprechaun? Oh, he might be the plant master.
Probably, yeah. So let's kill him.
West 66. Yeah, did we not kill him last time though? Because our ring was hot, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I can't remember.
We killed him.
You enter. Maybe you got something from him. You enter a rather pleasant glade surrounded by gnarled oaks. You're in clearing 9 if you've been in before. Leaning against a tree, eating lunch, is a small, cheerful man in dark clothes. His food is a picnic basket. He has no visible weapons except for the knife from which he is cutting his cheese. He notices you standing there and hails you. Good day, fighter. Will you share my meal? As he speaks, you feel the brass ring grow hot, warning you of evil. You realize that the man is a thief. Will you attack him, ignore him, or accept his invitation to sit down? We just attacked him, didn't we? We do that again? We don't want to just steal anything from us, do we?
Yeah, true. We've only got an amulet, haven't we?
Unless...
He might tell us something.
Yeah.
We might find out we're evil and be our friend.
Let's hold this page and let's drink and
Sit
just see if he is secretly like the master of thievery or something. Hear him out. Okay, 147. Hold this page.
You sit down opposite him. What do? You ask. Oh, he answers, I rob travellers. When people enter that path over there, my net falls down and catches them. He points upwards and your gaze follows his finger. Test your luck.
Should we just kill him?
Yeah.
Save the agony. 267.
267. So I guess if we ignored him, the net would fall on us anyway.
Yeah, we'd get captured anyway. So, you want to go to 267 because it's going to be a battle and so the scores out. So we're going to be fighting the thief.
Oh, his skill's 10.
Oh well, we can do him.
Skill 10, stamina 9. You may not escape, for the thief is attacking you furiously.
Okay.
Let's go. Run him. Oh no! He's beating us there. Maybe we should use our stamina thing soon.
We'll use it if we get below like 5, I think.
Okay.
I'll roll. Oh, everyone's roll.
Yeah.
Down to 5 for the bandit.
Oh no! I think he's done us. Yeah, he's done us.
15, 16, 18.
Yeah.
Forgetting this guy's quite tough.
You put his stamina down.
There we go.
Yay! Ooh, okay, hang on.
16, 20, 18, 19, 20, so that's a draw.
Even. Oh, no,
Why has he got 11 stamina? Have we been going for off 11 on that? I think we have, haven't we?
Have we? Yeah.
Yeah, we have.
Oh well.
Oh well. So 12, 16, 17 plus 15,
He's
16,
got
18.
Says he's right for cheating.
Was no cheat.
Yeah.
That's a win.
Okay, he's only got 1 stamina left. Oh no!
15.
He's beating us. Now we should definitely use that potion. Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah, he's oh no, is he? Is it even? It might be even.
6, 7, 8, 9, 21.
21.
And he's got...
21. We're even.
We might get HP from his cheese, to be fair. Revitalizers. 6 and
Yeah,
3,
we
6
beat him.
and 3. He's dead?
He's dead.
That was lucky.
3, 8, 6.
We haven't not used a spell yet, have we?
No. The body of the thief lies at your feet. He was not as clever as he thought. You examine his pack. The only thing you find that looks useful is a large red cloak, which you may add to your own possessions if you like. Munching a bit of cheese you took from his picnic, you continue on your way. 10-179.
So I didn't get any HP back.
No, but I think it should. I think it should give us full.
Definitely. It's dream cheese, isn't it?
Should we use our spell then and get...
Well, let's wait until we know if we're coming in towards a fight. Or...
But either way, we're only going to get plus 10. You can't get more than
that's true, that's true. Yeah, let's use that then, so...
So we've used our stamina gem.
Okay, so let me just get rid of one of the gems.
No, because we've got 5. We had 6, remember? So
Yeah, that makes sense. So then we're up to 15 stamina.
Yeah.
There we go.
And some dream cheese.
And what? Dream cheese, yeah.
179. Right, where are we? 179.
Where were we? Oh, the leaf.
Yeah,
So there are 3 paths heading from this clearing. You can either go... The northern ones seem to slope downwards. We go north, south, or east. Have we been all of those before?
East takes us back to the Scorpion.
South.
North takes us to the Crocodile River. I'm not sure if South takes us to...
Page 10, and we've been to page 10, so it must be the battlefield. I think that is the battlefield, actually.
Okay,
So we
let's
want to
go
go
north then.
Okay, 183. As you walk along, the ground becomes rocky and the path slopes upwards. Instead of a dismal trees, you see the sky ahead of you. You emerge on the top of the high cliff overlooking the murky, foul Blue River. You're in clearing 20. It is at least 20 meters down the river, and the cliff is too steep for you to climb down. Below, you can see huge crocodiles sunning themselves in the water. Far to the east, you can see a bridge which appears to cross the river, but no trail leads along the riverbank in that direction. 2 trails leave the clearing. Will you walk south into the swamp, walk west into the river, dive into the river and swim north, or dive into the river and swim east? So there isn't actually an option to go east without swimming, which is where the bridge
No.
is.
So should we go west and get to the unicorn
Yes.
and the bird woman? Must have an amulet.
Yes, let's do that.
Okay.
So we're going east? No,
West.
we'll go west?
Yeah.
295.
I don't know who's got the third one.
What's that? There's the giant one at the top.
No, I don't think he'd have an amulet. Oh, the Wolfman might. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
he will.
Wolfman
He's a master.
does.
He's a master. So hopefully, if we get one from the parrot and we get one from the wolf master man,
We're
then that's
done.
us covered.
So we can turn around after the bird woman.
Yeah, we can head back down.
You find yourself in a small opening on the bank of the Foul Brood River. You are in clearing 33.
Mm-hmm.
The opposite bank is at least 200 meters away. You see crocodiles and other creatures in the water. Will you walk east along the river bank, turn to the south, or cast an ice spell to freeze the river? We went south?
We want to go
Yeah, south.
south, 29.
Yeah.
So I'll just put the map up so you guys can see where we are. We're on 33 and we're heading down to 29, it looks like. So turn to the south, 94. The trail dips down and you see swirling mist. The smell is vile and you hold your breath, but before you get out of the mist, you're forced to breathe. Lose 2 stamina points from the effect of the swamp fog. If you travel to the north, turn to 295. If you're going south, turn to 320. So 320, and I'll take off our 2 stamina points.
Yeah, we haven't gone to the unicorn there.
He's on the. He's
Oh no, we're
after
33, aren't we?
that. Yeah, so we lose 2 stamina points from the mist.
320. Path dips slightly downwards and leads into a clearing. In the middle of the clearing lies a white creature. At first you think it's a horse, but when it turns to face you, you realise that it is a unicorn.
Mm-hmm.
It appears to be wounded, but it gets to its feet and lowers its horn. Will you run away, fight it, or cast a spell?
Did we actually fight it? Did we...
Yeah, we fought it and killed it and took its horn. Hey, Odium!
Hey Odium, how you doing?
Thanks, Odium.
What spell can we use on?
Should we have a look?
Yeah, let's see what spells we can actually use on it. I definitely feel like Curse will be kept in case we need to use it on the bad evil wizard at the end. We still have Wither, which we might as well try on the swords, because we're going to be heading down that way next anyway.
We can cast Friendship, Fear, Bless, Fire, or none of these.
I don't think Fear is going to do much to a unicorn, is it? It's already like dying, so we'll just fight it.
Yeah. Or we could just run away.
We need it. Oh,
We don't need its
No,
horn.
we don't need its horn, do we?
Should we run away?
Yeah, let's run away. Let's leave it.
Okay.
368. Leave it to fight and live another day.
But that's not the evil thing to do. We can't do an evil playthrough without killing the unicorn. Can we?
Yeah,
we
yes, we can. 368. You must leave by the same path you took.
Oh no, we can't then.
Okay, let's kill it then.
Let's kill it. Let's kill the unicorn.
Wait there. Was there? No, there's.
We haven't been there before.
Yeah, but we will if we come back down. Just check if we can actually get back. Right, what am I doing?
Oh yeah, we need to go back that way, don't we? Oh no, we don't need to go back that way. It would just be quick. Yeah, we do need to go back that way. Just kill it.
Fight it.
Yeah.
Okay, fight it. Turn it to 2-2-1. I think we used the troll. We definitely thought because we used the troll because he looked like he might have had a horn coming out the screen.
Ooh, you draw your sword and await the unicorn's charge. It's skill 11 and stamina 4.
Ooh. Only 2 rounds though.
Yeah. You're fortunate that creature is already badly wounded.
That was what we needed. We needed a unicorn.
Yeah, I forgot.
We've got the troll again, don't worry.
He's got horns.
I wonder what AI would come up if we typed in like dying unicorn.
Oh, Harry Potter.
I'm gonna do that after this.
Oh, he bit us. I hope the bird woman doesn't kill us. We're gonna die. We might die.
Possible.
Yes. Last hit. Oh no! He goes.
By one.
Yeah, by one. That dream cheese might come out in this playthrough.
That's gonna be a win. 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, that's a win. Just.
Right, he's dead.
If you slay the unicorn, turn to 277. The unicorn is dead. Knowing that the horn of a unicorn has great powers, you cut it off and put it in your pack. If you would like to leave now, turn to 348. If you want to search the clearing, we didn't.
do that.
Right, I don't think we found anything.
Be something there's not. Test your luck. If you're lucky, turn to 189. If you're unlucky, you find nothing. Turn to 348, so we might as well do that.
Oh no!
This could be a possible drink, because I do want to find... There could be a possible amulet in here.
Do you want me to drink and reroll, or
Yes.
you drink and reroll? I'm
You do.
running out, that's all.
You are lucky. Well, not yet. 8. There we go, lucky.
Yep.
Well done. Okay, turn to 189.
You need to take the look off and add something to the basket.
Add something to the basket.
We picked some up a minute ago. Unicorn one.
Oh, yeah. Let's see what else we get.
Oh!
Is it an
I
amulet?
remember this. At the base of the tree, near the edge of the clearing, you notice a spot that seems to have been disturbed. You dig and find 2 spell gems.
Nice.
One for friendship, remember, and one for luck.
Ah, okay.
Add these spells to your adventure sheet. So we've got a luck spell and a friendship spell.
Nice.
And turn to 348.
We go south yet?
No, we need to get the bird woman.
So where is she?
She is west and then north.
Okay, so let's go west. 204.
This is the red flowers. We might be able to use wither here.
Yeah, I can't remember this. Path becomes wider by degrees and you see flowers growing here and there. This is clearing 23. But you feel hairs on the back of your neck begin to stand up. Something is wrong. Your brass ring is warning you of evil. You look around and see nothing but pretty flowers growing thickly across the path. Then you remember the old stories of fear, the fear flowers. You know that the flowers themselves are frightening you. Their pollen induces terror. You are shaking. Now lose 1 skill point. That's how we
Oh,
lost that skill
yeah. Nasty, nasty.
Yeah, so try and run past the flowers, attack them with your sword or cast a magic spell.
Should we cast wither on him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because there might be like a dead person in there who has an amulet or something. 80.
It's so grim.
Well, there's got to be a benefit to actually killing these things. I hope.
Which spell will you use? Fire, wither, or neither? So we're going to use wither? I feel like
Yeah.
both of those could work, but
Hold the page just in case.
yeah, I'm doing. You cast a wither spell on the fear flowers. Lo and behold, they shrivel and die. You look around to see if there is anything of use here. You find nothing but the bones of a less lucky traveller.
Nice.
Turn to 367. At least they're dead.
Yeah, if we come back here, we won't lose another skill point.
Yeah.
There are 2 exits from the clearing. If you want to go north, turn to 304. If you want to go east, turn to 265. So we're going to go north.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to go north to 304. As you continue north, the swamp seems to change in character. It becomes less gloomy and more like the tropical jungle. Brightly coloured birds flit through the trees. This is clearing 14. Ahead of you, on a low branch, sits a huge red and yellow parrot. As you come nearer, it speaks to you. Who are you and what is your business with the mistress of birds? It asks. Will you attack the parrot and ask to see its mistress? Should we meet the mistress first?
Yeah.
Okay, 131.
Hopefully she doesn't run away like the frogman.
Yeah.
Here is the mistress of birds. The parrot fixes you with a beady eye. Just walk forward. She knows that you are coming. You go through a screen of low palm trees and find yourself in a beautiful glade. Thousands of coloured birds fill the air and the surrounding trees. Great herons and eagles stalk about. Seated on a low pedestal in the midst of this splendour is a lovely woman, who you know must be the mistress of birds. She greets you by name and asks you your business. Oh no, your reply of course depends on your patron. Is it Poomchucker, Celator, or
I
Grimslade?
suppose you can't lie to her though, can you?
No.
We're going to tell her the truth then. 288, we're going to tell her it's
But keep
Grimslade.
your finger because we can lie to her, because we are evil.
Yeah, that's true. Your ring is cold. You know that the mistress of birds is a good wizard. Around her neck you see the silver bird amulet that you've been sent to steal. Will you attack her, ask her if she will give you the amulet, or cast a spell?
Oh!
I mean, let's hold the page, let's take a drink, and do you want to ask her? Do you want to ask her? Or should we see what the
She's not
spells
gonna
are?
give us the amulet.
Should we see what the spells are first?
Yeah, okay.
So we have curse, friendship,
Fear.
and fear.
Friendship we have.
She might give us the amulet if we use friendship. If we use it here, we'll have to fight the
We've got
wolfman.
curse for the wolfman.
I would save that for Grimslade just in case. But I think we should use friendship and try it.
Yeah, okay.
We've got the page anyway, I think.
Should we checkpoint?
Yes.
What number are we on?
288.
288.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna
Use friendship?
yeah. One. Here we go. Let's see what happens. You are unwilling to attack the mistress of birds, but you are determined to get what you want. You cast your friendship spell on her. She laughs. Foolish warrior, do you not know a good wizard is a friend to all? You've wasted your spell. Turn to 184.
No, let's go back.
Yeah, let's do it. Right, so are we just gonna?
I'll just ask her
Yeah.
if she's a
Oh,
friend.
that's 184 as well.
Oh.
So let's just see what happens at 184. Take a big drink. And if not, we're just gonna have to fight her. You cannot bring yourself to attack her. You tell her about your quest and the evil wizard who sent you. She shakes her head pityingly. I should not help you at all, she says, for you're doing the work of an evil wizard. But you are not evil yourself, or you would not be honest with me. He ponders for a moment and smiles. This is what I will do. I will make a false bird amulet. Anyone who sees it will believe it and to be a true amulet. Thus Grimslade will be deceived and you will not have to trouble my brother wizards. Though, in truth, if you meet the master of spiders, you should slay him quickly, for he is evil. She waves her hand and amulet, seemingly the twin of her own, lies in your palm. You thank her for your kindness and leave.
I hope he believes us.
But are we more interested in getting the gold or being so good and deceiving him? I don't know what the right option is.
Let's just see if he is deceived, because I'm kind of curious.
Go on then. 217. We're going to take the fake amulet.
What if at the end of it says, is it the fake bird lady amulet?
We will see. Would you still count that as a finish in the book? Yeah, surely it doesn't want you to go full evil.
We can come back into the swamp and kill her. Surely she knows
Yeah,
that.
we got 288 written down.
The only way to leave the clearing is by the path on which you entered. Your footsteps turn south once again, which is where we want to go anyway. Soon you'll be in the glade of the fear flowers. Turn to page 250. We've already wiped them out.
Yep, that's good. That was a good idea then, wasn't it?
You need to put fake bird lady amulet in that thingy.
Do you want to read 250 then? No, you have to wait.
You were in the clearing where you met the fear flowers. If you killed them all, turn to 367.
Fake bird amulet in capitals.
There are 2 exits from the clearing. If you want to go north, turn to 334. If you want to go east, turn to 265. Yeah, so we're going to end up going back to the unicorn. Oh, we're nearly at Wolfman, I think.
So where are we? Where are we going?
East.
East, turn to 265. This is the glade where you met the unicorn, but there's nothing here now. Turn to 348.
So south should be the
We can go south from here.
yeah.
157. The path narrows menacingly. You wonder for a second if you've reached a dead end. Then it becomes wider again. You step into a very small clearing. You are in clearing 18. You see several unusual trees around you. They are dark green and rather small, with snaky limbs. Suddenly you realise each limb ends in a sword and they are moving. You are being attacked by the dreaded sword trees. They are all around you now. If you want to fight them with your own sword, turn to 28. If you want to try a magic spell, turn to 22.
Should I fire?
I don't think we were, did it?
Oh, did it not?
We still had to fight them, I'm pretty sure. Maybe we should keep that for Grimslade.
Fire as well. You keeping all our spells for Grimslade?
Oh, what have we got left? We got fire, ice,
You've got like everything.
luck.
Curse, fear.
Should we try? Let's use fire then. Okay, 2 or 3.
If it lets us use fire. Or did we try that?
I think that's what we did first, unless we used it already.
Right, let me just check.
Maybe we already used it.
Oh no, it didn't work. We did try that last time.
Okay, so we should fight them.
Yeah. I think it takes like 2 stamina off them. But
Yeah, but we'll probably kill them quite easily. Probably.
what if they kill us?
We'll see. Okay. There are several sword trees, but you may fight them as a single opponent. If you're lucky in that they cannot see you, they attack by sound. However, there are several trees, each with many bladed branches. We defeat them, turn to 362. So we're going to be fighting the...
Again?
Just giving us a stamina point.
We can have that come.
Nope. Okay. Enemies. We're going with the crabgrass again, I think. And their skill is 9.
And the stamina is 12. We could die.
Okay.
Ready?
Ready, let's go.
Good. Oh. Oh.
18 for us. And...
Yes.
14, 16,
Beating them just by 1. Yeah.
We've got to get lucky so many times in a row.
We can do it.
4 more. Yes! Excited noises means we roll double ones.
Oh! What are you doing to me? That was a 6.
14, 15,
They're
16,
beating
17. Oh.
What were you bowling?
We need an extra big dice cam ball.
Oh no, they've beaten us, I think.
No.
Oh no, even?
13, 14 for us. 11, 12, 13, 14. Even.
Oh no, we're gonna die. Yes,
That's
we're
a win.
fine. Getting the more the drink goes down, the harder it is to.
Yeah. Our eyes are
Maths.
just glazing up.
Yeah.
I'm rolling mine on the complete opposite side of the board.
That's fine.
5 and a 1, 5 and a
Yeah.
3. 1 more round to go.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
double 6 it is. No, they're done. Go on.
362. Can't remember if Wolfman is that grey blob on the thing or if he's further down. I think
I
he's
feel
at
like that was a
4.
monster.
Yeah. You skillfully wield your mighty sword. The sword trees are no match for your prowess, and you lop all their limbs off. You find nothing except a few seeds that look like they might have come from sword trees. You pocket them and go on. Turn to
22, was it?
22. Where's the main page? Back here.
Mm-hmm. Even as you pocket the seeds, you see new growth stirring at the base of the trees. You leave quickly. Will you go north, south, or west?
South.
So let's go south.
West is that monster. And then if we go south one more time, we should be at the Wolfman.
You have crossed several shallow streams, but now you're in clearing 34.
Yep.
You see movement in the water below, and you're not sure how. So we use the ice spell here, don't
Ice
we?
spell.
Which we have, which is good. So 370.
Oh!
Come on. We still got Grimslade to take care of.
We don't know that. He
7.
might be our friend. He
We got-
might just fight you if you're not.
When he finds out we got a fake amulet.
Yeah.
We only
Oh.
got 7 stamina.
The ice spell creates a solid bridge which you can cross. Go south 398.
We're definitely gonna have to curse him, I think.
to fight him.
You enter a medium-sized clearing containing the small house built on logs. You're in clearing 4. You hear a low growling of a dog and you see it's not a dog but a wolf watching you from beside the house. The door opens and a big burly man steps out. Another wolf follows him. The man carries a sword and is dressed as a forester, but you know from the silver wolf amulet he wears that he's the master of wolves. You hail him in a friendly fashion. He answers gruffly, ordering you away. Will you obey and leave, cast a spell, or attack him?
Cast a spell.
So let's see what the spells are.
Curse him.
No. So what spell will you use against him? We didn't use the friendship.
No,
did
we
Because
cheated and went back.
So we can use fear, friendship, curse, or fire.
We use all of those. Friendship?
Do you think fear would work on him?
Should we try friendship? He's got wolves.
Okay, let's...
What would you try? Not
right,
fire.
let's just hold this page because we can go back to there if we don't use any of the spells. So we're going to stay on this 191 and we're going to try all of our spells. So let's try friendship first then.
It's not very evil of it. You cast a friendship spell on the Master of Wolves and wait anxiously. Will it work? Suddenly he starts to laugh. Come in, he ushers. Oh, he ushers you into his home, and the wolves stand aside. If you'd like to launch a surprise attack, turn to 271. If you follow him and talk to him, turn to 172.
Just from the fact that that woman told us to kill the Spider Master means that we might be able to get like a fake amulet from him. We talk to him, so
Should we just talk to him?
yeah. So we need
170.
191 is the spell page if we need to go back. Maybe just write that down as well. So let's talk to him and see what we can do. 172. You talk for some time and the Master of Wolves advises you. Take the easy way across the river. Don't look for traps where none exist. He also teaches you a word that you can pronounce when threatened by wolves, which will make them friendly. Finally, you must leave. So we're going to have to fight him, I think.
Okay.
So should we go back and try another spell?
Yeah.
So should we try fear?
Yeah, we got a drink.
Yes. So... see if this works. You cast a fear spell on the Master of Wolves. He turns and runs into his house, but the two wolves attack you.
Oh, that's not good. Let's curse him.
No, we gotta save curse.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just gonna check if we fight him, we actually fight him because I don't want him to run off.
Yeah, he might sneak out the back.
So 398. This is feeling like a lot of cheats, but we just want to do this right.
You just want to do it in one.
Do attack him 1 2. Oh, should we surprise attack him?
Yeah, let's jump him.
Okay, so we're gonna use friendship again. 294. Rekindling our friendship now. 271. Because his dogs might be outside.
Yeah, he's let us in. I feel like he's the type of guy who lets his dogs inside then.
Yeah. As you pass the Master of Wolves, you draw your sword and slash him. Lose 1 luck point for this cowardly
Doesn't
attack.
matter.
Then turn to... oh, man.
It doesn't matter.
Turn to 120 and fight. Subtract 2 points from the Master's stamina. So turn to 120.
Leave a look.
It's bad.
Hey, it doesn't matter. We found a luck gem in that tree.
Yeah, so should we
Use
use
it.
that? So
Yeah.
we're going to use our luck gem. That's going to get us back up to 10.
Oh, the Master of Wolves gestures and his two wolves run towards you. You must fight each of them in turn.
Mm-hmm.
So is that one at a time?
Yeah.
If you kill them both, you must then fight the Master of Wolves himself.
Mm-hmm.
If you find yourself losing, you may escape. If you kill the Master of Wolves and his pets, turn to
Is
154.
it 2 stamina or 2 skill we took on?
We
Stamina.
take 2 stamina off him.
Mhm.
So, first wolf.
We got 7 stamina and this is going to be tough.
It's alright, we can do it. We can
cash
do
in
it.
some of our other spells.
For what?
Stamina. Okay,
I
first
don't think
wolf.
Steve's going to allow that.
No. This Steve might.
First wolf, skill is 7 and stamina
Okay,
is
we
5.
don't have wolf, so we're going to have to
Why
use...
did you not have
We got
wolves?
Wolfman. We got Wolfman.
Oh yeah, that's
There
him.
he is. He's not as aggressive and he's AI generated.
Which is why his eyes are a little dodgy.
So, right, skill. Oh, first wolf.
Look at that first wolf.
What's the skill?
7 and 5.
Okay, so that's not so bad.
Okay.
Let's go.
Done him.
Have we?
Yes.
15, 14, 16. Yeah, okay.
Ah!
Here we go. 6 and a 3.
Done
5
him.
and a 4. Wolf 1 is going down. 1 stamina left.
Yeah. Okay, first wolf's dead, second wolf, skill is 6 and stamina is also 6. So he should be a bit easier.
There we go. Let's go. We get some good rolls right now. 6 and 3, 6 and 2, but we win because we're better.
See how it is.
6 and a 1.
Modest.
2 and a 1.
Oh,
Okay,
I think
what's
he's
that?
beaten
12. No.
13 for us. 14 for him.
Oh. 5 and a 4.
Yeah.
1 more. 1 more. 2 and a 3. 4 and a 4.
Okay, so
Master of Wolves.
So his skill is 11 and his stamina is 8 because we've already taken 2 off by surprise attacking.
Yes.
This is where we might die.
We haven't got much strength left, so 5 and 1.
Oh, he's beating us!
Are we equal? Oh, we are, aren't we?
Yeah. He's beating us.
Oh,
We're down to 3. Should we summon? Should we trade all our gems apart from Curse for a piece of Dream Shoes and get a magic boost?
Let's see how the next couple rounds go.
Desperation. Yes! We beat him! Whew.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Okay, 2 more rounds to go. 6 and 2. 5 and a 3.
Yeah, I think we won. Yeah, we won.
1 more to go. This is the master, isn't it?
Yeah. Well,
this is the wolf still. 6 and a 2,
no.
5 and a 1. That's the same, isn't it?
5. No, he's beaten us.
No, that's equal, isn't it?
Why?
No.
That's not equal.
8.
You got 8 and we got 6. Oh no. Yeah, but if we can just use the curse spell on thingy. Yes. Just. Oh no, he's not dead yet.
1 more round to go.
I thought he had even number. He had even number.
Did he?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, he's dead. He's dead.
What was he on? 11?
8.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. I must have just pressed the wrong button. We did it. We got his amulet. But we killed him and
If
all
you
of his dogs.
kill the Master of the Wolves and his pets, turn to 154.
We were very biased in our evil and good side in this.
We haven't cheated, have we?
Don't worry, we let the woman with the bird live, but we killed this man and his 2 dogs. So
154.
the only thing of interest on the Master of Wolves had was his wolf amulet. You take it, then go to investigate his hut in the 46. So we've got 3 now.
Not sketchy at all. It wasn't. Maybe we should do 1 more roll. And unless you accidentally minus 3 off him instead of 2.
I don't think I did.
Okay.
There's nothing more you can do here unless you can get into the hut, but it appears to be magically locked and you can find no way to open it. You decide to leave, turn to 3 or 4. So we have 3, well we have 2 because we didn't kill the other person, but we have 1 fake amulet.
Yeah.
Wolf amulet. Forgive the capitals.
You have two choices. If you go north, turn to 90. If you go east, turn to 195. Ah, we're nearly home to clearing 1.
East.
Yeah, where's the map?
195. You're in clearing 1. Actually, there is no more. This is no more than a wide spot where 3 trails meet. The ground is very shaky and wet, and huge insects flit over the pools of water and dot the ground. If you want to step carefully across to another trail, turn to 58. If you would rather jump over the top
We've
part.
only got 3 stamina.
It's a skill look, isn't it?
No, I think it's a stamina roll. Or is it luck?
I'm hoping it's luck.
I feel like it's stamina. It's stamina.
Is it?
Yeah.
91.
I don't want to.
If we die falling
we're
in
not
the
doing that. We can look for another path. Roll 2 dice if it's
Skill.
equal or less to your stamina.
Skill. Oh. Oh god.
Should we see if you...
Wait, what about the dream cheese? Should we catch up the spells? What have we got left? Fire, ice.
We've got a fire. We used our ice.
Did we? Oh yeah.
Yeah, we've got fire, fear, curse. That's it.
Fire and fear, what's that worth?
A piece of dream cheese, which gets 5 stamina. 10 stamina.
Should we go up to 10? Should we have 7 stamina? Finish our drinks. We're using it. We're using the dream cheese.
We don't need to do any of that. We could just not jump over. We could find a safe path. You're jumping for the dream cheese.
Let's try it. Okay, let's try it. We'll go back down to 3 stamina. We won't take the cheese.
If you want to step carefully across to another trail, 10 to 58.
Go on and let's try that.
Let's just see what it says. Test your luck.
Okay, that's better.
If you're lucky, you pick your way through to the exit you choose. But if you're unlucky, you make it, but after tripping over and you lose 1 from your stamina. So there you go, that's better.
Watch us get like double 6s down.
Oh, we did
That's a
it.
win. Okay, look down.
Yeah. You may now leave the clearing. Will you travel west, east, or south? We want to go south to 208. No need for dream cheese.
Not yet.
208.
It seems you become lighter as you walk along through the trees above you. You suddenly catch a glimpse of blue sky. A few minutes later, you see an opening in the trees. When you step through, you realise you've left the swamp. If you are not ready to leave Scorpion Swamp, you may retrace your steps and walk back the way you came until you reach the first clearing. Turn to 195. If you are ready to return and report your outcome to the quest, turn to 159.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I feel like we've got a big fight ahead of us yet.
You feel that you have done all you can. Now you must report to your patron and report your success or failure. Did you undertake your quest for it was Grim Slade 226?
Got a bad feeling.
We are evil.
I know. Maybe we should have just gone full evil.
And what?
And
Cheated?
no, just finish the quest.
We have finished it.
A stone's throw from the swamp's edge, you find the Tower of Grimslade, still reeking with evil. Once again, you see the great iron door with its hideous expression, but it has changed somehow. You shiver and start to knock, but the door opens in front of you. Grimslade is there, quivering with your eagerness. Did you get them? What have you brought me? Where are they? He holds out his hand. What do you tell him you have? No amulets at all? 1 or 2 amulets, 3 or more. So we do have 3 or more.
Yeah, we do.
Well.
One's fake, but he doesn't need to know that.
No.
He laughs gleefully. Excellent. I knew you would not fail. Give them to me. Will you hand them over or ask for your payment first? If you hand them over, turn to 99. If you want your money right now, turn to 207. For the money, we're evil.
Do we want the money though? Is that going to trigger him in some way?
He's going to kill us if not.
Is this all a dream?
Yeah, maybe. What would you do?
I would ask to get paid, but is he going to figure out it's fake? Is he going to, if we push him, is he going to examine them all?
I think he's going to attack us either way.
So what should we do?
He's not going to pay us if we hand them over. Should we ask for our money?
Let's check one yet.
Okay, what's the page?
194.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah.
You hand Grimslade the amulets for which you braid Scorpion Swamp. He takes them from you smirking nastily. Stepping out of his room, he returns with a small but heavy pouch. He tosses it to you and hears the clink of coins. Be gone, he says, and do not return, for I am done with you.
Oh, okay.
Should we see what the other option is?
Unless you want to go back to that afterwards.
I think it's just the same. I think you don't get money. I'm done with you, turn to 242.
So did you just hand him them?
Yeah. No, I asked for the money.
Oh. As you cross the threshold, you realise that the pouch is not as heavy as it should be, not even by half. After you risk your life for him in the swamp, Grimslade has cheated you. Will you run back and attack, run back and cast a spell, or take what you have and leave?
Right. We're doing it.
Curtain him?
Yeah, we kept it for a reason.
256.
He's put us over. You are brave, or maybe just foolhardy, daring to to cast spells at the evil sorcerer. Which spell will you try? So we all remember this page 256. So we can use curse, fear, fire, illusion, or none of these. We've saved it up. We thought it might come in handy. Let's see if it works. Hold the page, but go to 274.
I'm still using curse.
Yeah, we're going to turn him into a mouse or something.
You cast a curse on the evil wizard, the curse that he gave you himself. He screams and clutches at his throat. Of all the spells, his own curse has the most potent effect on him.
I told you.
He falls to the floor, dead. Then you feel the curse's effect on you.
No!
Roll 1 dice and lose that many points of stamina. Ah!
The dream cheese. This is going to be the final image.
If you're still alive, you start to search his sinister tower to see what treasures he might have hidden away, but the air is becoming thick and oppressive. Your ring is still warning you of evil, more if possible than before. You smell brimstone. If you want to stay for a few minutes and see what you can find, turn to 375. If you choose to leave immediately, turn to 298.
We're going to have to just checkpoint it, aren't we? And
Roll to get a 3.
the dream cheese is going to have to come out, I think.
You don't know yet.
1 dice.
Yeah. You've got a drink because I don't have any left.
Okay.
Is it 1 dice? Yeah, roll 1 dice.
Are we going to use the ice spell on the brimstone?
We don't have it anymore. Nice. So lose 1 stamina. Do you want to stay for a few minutes?
Have you ever had a dream?
I need a wee.
I get that reference. I know what it is. Do you know what?
No.
No. Oh, I'll show you after.
What is it?
I'll show you after.
Okay.
Okay, so
Do you want to stay for a few minutes, or do you want to leave?
check 5. Checkpoint, and we'll check the place.
What? Stay?
Yes.
275. Oh!
We checkpoint it. Do you got the page still?
Do you want me to read it, or you read
Yeah,
it?
you read it.
This is a picture. You ignore the awful odour and search the tower, humming happily to yourself as you stuff books and gold statues into a sack. Suddenly you hear a hissing sound. You spin around and see a great black shadow. 2 slitted glowing eyes regard you from the darkness. "Thank you, mortal," says the hissing voice. "I've waited a long time for his soul. Now it is mine." You flee in fear as the shadow hovers over Grimslade's body, but you don't have time to escape. You have not yet reached the front door when the smell of brimstone becomes unbearable. Then the entire tower glows red hot and explodes. Your adventure is over.
I mean, we're going to check the other option anyway, because we checked it, but I would be satisfied with that just being our character's ending.
Yeah. Oh. 298.
Okay, so this is if we try to leave.
Yeah.
You hurry out of the room, down the dim hallway, through the awful door. Soon as the Tower of Evil is behind you, you fought against men and animals, you risked your life, and for what? An evil wizard is dangerous and an ungrateful master. And you realise that you were lucky to escape from Grimslade's clutches so lightly. At least you still have your life. You know that, although your quest was misguided, you have done the world a service by ridding it of the evil wizard. You resolve it, in the future you'll be more careful about whom you serve. Your adventure is over. So,
okay.
What ending would you prefer?
This one.
I don't know. I think the one's cooler because you've been pushing it for so long and like.
Yeah, but this way we don't know about the great evil we just unleashed. We've got a little bit of coin and we're going back out into the world.
True. That was quite fun. We have finished Scorpion Swan. Unfortunately we won't do the 3rd quest because I feel like it probably won't be too much different from what we've already done. But I think this has definitely been a different style playthrough from the neutral one. So there's lots of new things in this one. Things we had to do differently. Everyone we were friends with last time we had to basically kill or lie to. So what did you think of this one? Do you think it was different?
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, it was good. So this has been our final playthrough of Scorpion Swamp. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. We've definitely enjoyed the way this is done. We did the map and we think it worked out pretty well. I don't know if we'll be doing the map in the next book. We don't know how difficult the maps can be.
I love doing that map.
Yeah, it is fun.
Now we've got it down.
It just depends on if we have to do like multiple sewer maps in different
Oh
books,
yeah,
so
it depends on the book.
we'll have to see. So Thanks everyone for watching our playthrough of Scorpion Swamp. I believe the next one in the order is Caverns of the Snow Witch, which seems to be more like the original ones, like Firetop Mountain and Citadel of Chaos. So you guys are going to be going back to the old school for that one. So thanks so much for watching. Let us know your thoughts down below in the comments section. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we will be back again very soon with the next playthrough. So bye everyone.